Julia Louis-Dreyfus children, all about sons Henry and Charlie. Working in the entertainment industry runs in Julia Louis-Dreyfus family, and the talent for it has been passed down to her two children, Henry and Charlie. Julia met her husband, Brad Hall, when they were both studying at Northwestern University in the 1980s. After Julia joined Brad's practical theater company, the group caught the eye of producers at Saturday Night Live, who later invited them on the show. Julia and Brad eventually dropped out of school to pursue careers in comedy. The pair wed in 1987 and welcomed their son Henry in 1992. Julia and Brad's son Charlie followed in 1997. In a May 2023 interview with People, Julia admitted that she was a little bit of a momager and was very supportive of her son's careers. Charlie has become an actor like his parents, and Henry is a musician and actor. "I'm happy helping them with auditions and reading scenes when they get hired," she said. "I'm very supportive and proud." Julia continued, "It's a slow process, but it's equally joyful when a new dynamic." Here is everything to know about Julia Louis-Dreyfus children. Sons Henry and Charlie Hall. Julia and Brad welcomed their firstborn, Henry Hall, on June 30, 1992. He began writing songs and playing guitar at the age of 10, per the New York Post. Hearing his father play the Beatles and his mother play Earth, Wind and Fire helped inspire Henry to become a musician. He later attended college at Connecticut's Wesleyan University, where he joined the band Grand Cousin. The alternative pop trio performed their final show on July 27, 2014, and disbanded afterward. Related, Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Brad Hall's relationship timeline. After graduating from college, Henry decided to become a solo artist and released his full-length debut album, Nito, in 2020. The following year, he performed on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Henry dedicated his first album to his family and has shared that Julia's encouragement means everything to him. "My mom was very supportive of my music and still is, and comes to all the shows," he told Rolling Stone in 2016. "It's great to have creative people in the family and bounce things off of. I really respect her opinion on all things creative." Although he's mainly focused on music, Henry has taken the lead from his funny parents and uses a hint of comedy to kick off the majority of his songs. He also starred in the 2024 Freevee comedy series Dinner with the Parents. "I think it's how I function. I tend to break the ice with humor," he said in an interview with Atwood magazine in 2022. "People sometimes interpret my music as parody. It's not, but I do want to use humor in my music. It's tough to find the balance. I've kind of given up on the interpretation aspect of it." In March 2023, Henry accompanied his mom to the Academy Awards. A few weeks later, Julia spoke with People about how excited she was that both her children went into acting. "I love it. It's a big surprise," Julia said. "My son Henry just finished shooting a series for Amazon, and Charlie's in all sorts of shows, Single Drunk Female, Sex Lives of College Girls, and so on." She added that it's wonderful that Henry is also a musician. "I love the arts, and I think that to be a creative person, and to be able to make a living as a creative person, is an absolute gift," she said. "The fact that my children are able to pull that off gives me endless joy." Julia and Brad's younger child, Charlie, was born on May 30, 1997. He attended his parents' alma mater, Northwestern University, where he played forward on the Big Ten basketball team after getting encouragement from his father. In a 2017 interview with the Chicago Tribune, his teammates revealed that he was the comedic one in the locker room. "Basketball is a serious sport," Charlie told the newspaper. "But being a guy who can alleviate some pressure is something I like to do." After his graduation, he decided to pursue a career in acting. Veep fans might recognize him from a 2019 cameo in the successful HBO series alongside his mother. "It was actually showrunner Dave Mandel's idea, God bless him," Julia revealed on Late Night with Seth Meyers. "There was this role of an inappropriately young boyfriend to a record executive who's in his 50s, and Dave said, 'Hey, maybe Charlie can play that part.' And I said, 'Sure, I'll ask him.'" He followed up his Veep appearance with his own 4-part comedic YouTube series, Sorry, Charlie, alongside a friend. In 2020, Charlie got his first recurring role on a television series in Hulu's teen rom-com, Love, Victor. The next year, he made his film debut in the Netflix movie Moxie and has since starred in Bel Air plus Single Drunk Female. The young actor struck big when he landed a recurring role in HBO's Sex Lives of College Girls, in which he had a few steamy scenes, which his mom described as dynamite. In January 2023, Julia revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live what it was like to watch his racy scenes. "I did watch the show and I think he was, really great," she shared. "He was adorable. He was some girl in the library and I thought it was dynamite." The month prior, Charlie accompanied his mom to a state dinner at the White House, where they smiled and held hands as they entered the event.